In order to succeed, you need to allow yourself to lose. So many people focus on getting stuff right the first time, not doing it at all because they're worried they're not going to get it right. They never start. They focus on being perfect. And then when they're not perfect the first time around, it doesn't work out for them. They blame it on them being a perfectionist, on them holding themselves to high standards. But what they don't know is they're truly ruining their potential. They're truly blocking themselves from truly becoming who they want to become. It's because they're afraid of failure. They're afraid of failure. They don't allow themselves to lose. You need to allow yourself to lose. Ingrain that into your mind. It's okay if you lose, because one loss is another step closer to a win. One loss allows learning. It allows developing new skills. It allows that experience that it takes to win. You need to lose over and over and over again to win. The winningest people in the world have lost so many times. It's not about being perfect. You're never going to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfection. There's no such thing. People chase that perfection. People chase that. But the more you chase perfectionism, the more you're going to disappoint yourself. The more you're not going to be able to give yourself credit for what you do. The more you're going to be able to give yourself excuses to not do stuff. You need to do stuff. You need to do the things you want to do. Follow your dreams. Follow your goals. And allow there to be mistakes, allow there to be losses, allow yourself to lose. You need to allow yourself to lose. It's not a game of winning. It's not a game of winning and losing. It's a game of learning and then succeeding once you've learned. And learning includes losing. You need to learn from your mistakes. There needs to be mistakes to be made. There's mistakes to be made that you need to make so you can learn, and then you can learn to win what you were losing before. But in order to get to that win, you need to lose. You need to lose first. It's not a matter of just doing everything right the first time. That's impossible. You're not going to do everything right the first time. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as someone who's that good at everything. So you need, if you want to do something, if you want to do something with yourself, if you want to try something new, you need to give it time. You need to give yourself time doing it. Like me, I struggle with this. I try a new thing, say skateboarding. I try skateboarding. I fall on my butt the first couple days. I fall on my butt, and then I don't want to get back up and do it again because I'm like, I suck at this. I'm always going to suck. You have to have that growth mindset. You have to know that you're starting from zero. So you're going to suck at the beginning. You're going to lose over and over and over again at the beginning. But then that curve of losing starts to go up, and then you start doing good. You start winning because you let yourself go through that period of losing. It's simple. I mean, it's cliche. Yeah, it's simple. Everybody tells you this, but it's the truth. It's the truth. You hear it so much. You got to actually start doing it. You got to actually start allowing yourself to lose, because that fear of losing, that fear of not being perfect is what's holding you back in life. That's why it seems like those people who aren't even as smart as you seem to succeed. It's because they don't have that part in their brain that overthinks everything. You need to let go of that. If you think you're smart, if you think you're so smart, learn how to let go of that part of your brain that overanalyzes everything and needs you to win everything the first time. No. Learn from your mistakes. Reflect on what you did and let it happen again. Do it again, do it again, do it again until you succeed. Because all everyone's going to focus on is the success. Because all this losing happens in the darkness. And then once you're there, once you're succeeding, people notice. So don't even focus. Don't even focus on winning. Don't even focus on impressing anyone. Just get the experience. Just do that thing over and over again that you want to do, and watch how you transform into the person you want to become, because you're actually trying, because you actually started, instead of all these times before where you started and then quit right away because you failed, or you didn't do it at all out of fear of doing it bad the first time because you saw all those other times you tried something new and you sucked right away and you didn't give it any extra effort, and then you never picked it back up again, and that could have been a great part of your life. That could have been something that gave you success, and you never did it. So focus on experience rather than winning, rather than what winning and losing is. Allow yourself to lose. Allow yourself to gain that experience, and look who you will become because you are able to actually do things, gain experience, and just try and learn things and do it better the next time instead of focusing on the micro, instead of analyzing everything and being this person who overanalyzes everything and never doing anything, just sitting still your whole life because you're too afraid to do everything. Okay? Start doing things. Don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid to lose because you're going to make it eventually and nobody actually even cares. So just do what you want to do in life and don't be afraid to fail. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.